So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. Here's the three. Now here's Bane. Jackson a screen on Booker. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson. Two of the NBA's marquee teams scoring off in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to. But this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are. A preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And here's Morant. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep, from outside the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Kicks it out to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Bane. To the paint. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the three. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 8. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here's Morant after the three-pointer from KD.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Passes it to Okogie. Puts up a three. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant, that's for 2. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson to low down low. Good luck stopping him.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Booker with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 12 in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Morant. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Now Morant. This one for three. And again, Memphis no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Okogie. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He went on an air. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Durant with it, guarded now by Jackson, and the dunk by Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Driving in. Oh my goodness, what a play.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Outside Durant. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Now here's Morant for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Paul passes to Booker. Great D that time from Bane. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the lob to Adams. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Second chance effort. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 16.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
To the middle, stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Suns on the break. KD's got the ball, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Clock at 4 from 11 feet away. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Paul dishes to Booker.
Hey, yo, right here.
Paul against Morant. Kicks it out to Booker. And the pass to Okogie. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 19. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Brooks from outside. And so it's Phoenix in command with a thank you, David, and we'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. KD a screen on Jones. Here's Paul. And the layup falls. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Durant for 3. The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by KD. Jackson looking it over. Brooks outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Durant kicks to Ayton. Paul, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 5 now.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
Down low, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jared knows what to do.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in for Durant. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Terrence Ross is checked in for Booker. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Chris Paul. Left block shot on the way. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one's good, Ayton. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 17-point game. Bane looking around. Brooks with a screen on Ayton. Jackson passes to Bane. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ross against Jones. Pass to Baisley. Pass to Shamet. Stolen by Brooks. Warren against Jackson. Adams down low. Jackson dishes to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Phoenix leading by 17. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jones the pass to Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. Adams in the corner. And stolen by Ayton. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Jones. Shamet with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Substitution for the Suns. Kevin Durant. Josh Okogie.
Tipped away. And now the Suns, a fast break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Right side Bane. Durant with a wide open look. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. The 3 from Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And the dunk by Booker.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Run it.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes a three. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
The three from Morant. They get the rebound, and Adams kicks to Brooks. The pass to Adams. Morant outside. 4 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Ayton a screen. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Pass to Okogie. High post, KD. Booker outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant against Paul. Shot on the wing, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Paul dishes to Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Booker's got 22 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside, Bain. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside, KD to the inside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Bain. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Morant kicks to Bain. Fires for 3. And it's Morant missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Out to the wing. For 3, Okogie bangs home the trifecta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Morant for 3. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Misses there.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
I smack clowns with mad style.
offensive end.
Here we go.
Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Gobert with a screen on Morant to the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert finishes inside. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
There'd be a
nice big finish.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Deflected. Here's Bane. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. A rebound by Jackson.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Morant against Conley. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Adams a screen. And it's Morant missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. 1:43 left to play in the first. Leans from outside. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Bane. Fires for 3. Outside Morant. Over Conley. And that one's long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The score now all even.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's the lob. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
Outside Conley, driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Conley against Morant. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Edwards. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Bain finds Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Edwards for 3. Conley passes to Edwards. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Memphis leading. The 3 is up. Outside Morant. 4-3. And it's Morant again missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Adams finds Morant. Jackson with a screen on Conley. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. From deep, Conley. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Bain, pass to Adams. To the left side wing. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
From deep, Conley. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, V.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Morant's got not. points now in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Conley. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Outside Morant. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves trails. Here's McDaniels. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
From deep, Morant. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Another shot. Pass to Adams. The three from Bane. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Brooks outside. Outside for Morant. This one for 3. Bane with it. The 3 is up. Power it home. Oh, wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Adams no good on that one. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Back to Prince. Releases. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bane against Edwards. Now Morant. He's got 19. Back to Adams. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. Tipped away. Wing shot on the way. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McDaniels against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Rivers. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McDaniels, that's good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Morant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jalen McDaniels. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Payne against Edwards. Pass to Morant. Shoots. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Payne's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against McDaniels. And he's going for the lob.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Prince. Defended by Jackson. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Outside Morant. Inside, Adams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams. Shooting 1.
And Adams no good on that one. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Prince. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Terrific game it's been so far, but this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Memphis leading. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. The three ball. And another three from Minnesota.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Bain. McDaniels against Morant.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Outside Bain. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. And another miss by Memphis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Going all the way to the rack. The finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
McDaniels finds Gobert. And here's Conley. Poke loose. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Right side Morant. No good from outside. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Now Towns. Brooks defending. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Back to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. Shoots over Jackson. And the call over the back.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Oh, Brooks with the steal. 3 on 3. Jackson finds Brooks. From deep, Bain. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Bain. Second chance shot. Yes! He nails it! Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Morant against McDaniels. Morant, no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
First free throw is good. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. So Towns nails them both.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
The Grizzlies shooting around 44%. Not bad. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. to take the lead. McDaniels to the inside. Gobert, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Jackson with a screen on Conley. From deep, Morant. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Yeah!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Outside McDaniels. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. So he gets them both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Outside Morant. Puts up a 3, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, here we go. Here's McDaniels. Oh, he missed it.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Here's Brooks. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up for Grant.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And finished off by KD.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Had the space there, but it's offline. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Wide open. And the shot is long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's McDaniels. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Here's Durant. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Ayton.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Edwards passes to Gobert. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. With 3, Booker. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Kicks it out to Booker. KD drives in. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Down low. And Edwards with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Akogi, the pass to Booker. For 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Out to the right wing. Here's Akogi. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Oh!
Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Paul kicks to Ayton. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Here's the pass to Booker. To the wing on the left. Going inside. Suns moving the ball around. Paul dishes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Suns trail by 3. Durant inside. Towns on him. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Over Paul. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his speed.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Outside Edwards. Latrey. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Paul passes to Okogie. Fires from 18. Got the ball. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Durant with the steal. Man showing some terrific range. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Rivers.
Yeah, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side Towns. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Minnesota making a switch. Prince is checked in.
Kevin Durant has has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Rivers kicks to McDaniel. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Morris checked in for Minnesota. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
With 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes it to Prince. Over Durant. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Paul goes in, and here's Booker from the arc. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Booker against Edwards. Ball outside. Lobbed up there for KD. An emphatic LU jam.
I'd say Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the left wing for 3, a Kobe. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And Edwards drops them both. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. With 3, Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Booker looking around. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's KD. Stolen by Rivers.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following him.
29.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for Minnesota, Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Moore in at the small forward position.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
And Gobert drops them both. Suns trail by 10. It's stolen by Edwards. He kicks it to Moore. Edwards passes to Moore. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Into the lane, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Torres, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him. Well, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from three-point range is money.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Durant in the corner and stolen by Prince. Here's Moore. Kicks it to Rivers. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Rivers scanning the floor. Here's Gobert. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Okogie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's KD. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
Minnesota making a switch here. Conley's check. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Paul's shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Paul. Outside Durant. Okogie for 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton sinks that one from the post. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work.
Oh, wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Booker. And he can't bank that one in. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. For 3, Edwards. Moore passes to Edwards. A steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. To the right side. Outside, KD. 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Connects from three-point range.
But just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Now, and so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been out. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Timberwolves leading by 20. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Conley with the 3. Tries again. Gobert, no good. The Suns shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Looking to get it going. Now the pass to Ayton. Misses the 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Towns a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Inside. Floats a runner. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the drive. Outside for Durant. Ayton trying to break free. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Booker from the arc. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside, does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Durant kicks to Booker. That one misses. Minnesota leading by 22. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The 3 from KD. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Paul passes to Okogie. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Towns a screen on Paul. Conley finds Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Here's Gobert. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Here's a Kogi. McDaniels defended.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Edwards can't hit. Suns shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Paul with the ball, working on McDaniels. Here's a Kogi, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, Josh Okogie gets the step on the defense, gets to the interior, and able to draw contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Paul passes to Okogie, and here is Durant. And the Suns miss again.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Paul with the ball. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And
I smack clowns with mad style.
Playing in front of your home fans always puts a bounce in your step. And it's the Suns to start out. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
So it's Phoenix now. The Grizzlies making their last shot.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
From deep, Morant. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. First quarter, just over a minute played. Booker can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Morant against Paul. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Paul passes to Durant. Here's Okogie. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Morant. Adams with a screen on Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
From behind the arc. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Booker for 3. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. Down low. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. There's the steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Pass to Aiden. Right side Booker. From deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. There's the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Paul. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket is good. Durant's got 6.
I like KD using his size to impose his will. That's a strong move.
Paul against Morant. Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant, no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
No one covering. He's got 11.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Jackson. And he can't get that one. Booker fires from way outside. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Suns ahead.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the 3-point line, shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Adams. Paul passes to Durant. Offensive rebound. Up top, Booker. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Paul for 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And that one is hammered home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks finds Bane. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Bane's got 5 now. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, "I don't feel it." Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others. So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Pass to Aiden. From downtown, that's good from Paul. On the assist by Aiden. 11 points in the game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Here's Okogie. Brooks defending. Paul against Morant. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Morant into the lane. Morant with the slam!
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Paul passes to Durant. Now here's Aiden. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Aiden passes to Durant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Booker. Pass to Jackson. Now Brooks. And stolen by Durant. Aiden inside. Jackson on him. And that one's good by Durant.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Takes a 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead.
The Grizzlies, 25.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Aiden in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. For 3, Booker. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And here's Bane. He's got 5. Pass to Morant. For 3. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant. Bane's got 8 points.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Okogie on the wing, launches a 3. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
The kick out to Paul. Paul draws the double. For 3, Durant. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Wow, what range from Bane.
Stolen by Jackson. Booker against Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 19 points.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
For 3, Durant. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Paul from the arc. And Booker hits from deep. 20 points for him.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
From deep, Morant. Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Ayton, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Adams with a screen on Paul. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Here's Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the jam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. That one's wide left.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Paul drives in. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. Knocking down 3 after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Booker for 3. It's Booker on the wing. Durant inside, defended by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And again, it's the Suns missing. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Adams with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
For 3, Durant. And the Suns get it back. Ayton passes to Durant. And the Suns miss again. Well, Memphis shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
The 3 from Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Beyond the arc. Paul against Brooks. Back to Okogie. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Ayton. Unable to get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Brooks. Outside Morant. Adams, the pass to Bane. Let's go with a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
From deep, Morant. On target from range. Morant's got 32 points in the game.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. Adams with a screen on Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Morant against Paul. Up top, Ayton. No one near him. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here's Memphis. They're on a 13-5 run. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Paul. To the paint. That's good from Adams. On the assist by Morant. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Here's Okogie. Sinks the tray.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Back to Morant. It's tipped and stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head. Awesome.
Get out the way.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Booker fires from way outside. Adams grabs the miss. From deep three-point range. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
These guys are ready to go. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Memphis with the ball. Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Bane passes to Brooks. Jackson kicks to Bane. 6 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the shot goes down. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Morant kicks to Bane. From deep. Jackson has the open look. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Outside Edwards. Second chance shot, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Gobert pulls it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Got a piece of it. Tries to save it. There's McDaniels, Towns, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Bane with it, picked up by Edwards. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Those long arms of Jackson Jr. getting in the passing lanes.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Towns in the corner. Shoots. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 6 points.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
From deep three-point range, Brooks misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to McDaniels. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Up top, Morant. McDaniels defending. Here's Baines, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he's good on the second.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now Morant, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Brooks with no one around. Trains the three-pointer.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while, Morant. This man is in full control of the offense.
Towns for 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Outside Edwards. And there's the pass to Towns. Goes back up. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Bain. He's got 6. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. He takes it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so it's Memphis headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Morant against Conley. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Edwards dishes to Towns. That misses off the backboard. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Conley against Morant from downtown, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Conley.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Bane. Jackson trying to break free. Bane, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The three. Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant looking around. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Morant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Bane against Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bane. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch. Prince is checked in. Screen by McDaniel. Back to Prince. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Jackson passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 5.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
And here's Prince outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
For Minnesota, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Payne for 3. They get it back, and Adams kicks to Morant.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1 second left with the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' spot. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. And then Morant ramps it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Now the feed to Gobert. Out on his own on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Morris checked in for McDaniel. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. Prince dishes to Moore. Prince, the pass to Rivers. Back to Prince. Rivers against Jackson. Rivers kicks to Prince. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
The drive by Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Adams. The shot misses. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 15. It's Rivers on the wing. To the paint. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Rivers. Prince has got 5.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Morant dishes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Edwards finds Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 17. Passes it to Rivers. Here's Moore. And that one, good. Moore's got his first 2 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Jones, the pass to Adams. Moore against Brooks. Here's Bane. 10 points for him. Fires at the elbow. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 15-point game. Gobert. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Jones still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Towns for three. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's tipped, and the Grizzlies leading by 15. To the middle. Fires the three. Jones kicks to Jackson. Right block shot over Moore. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
What is going on right now?
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Bane.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Memphis shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Bane drops them both. 8 seconds left in the third. Edwards dishes to Towns. Takes it. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Fell through 3/4 of play, down double digits, and may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies out in front, up by 15. From Target Center, back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Austin Rivers is out there with Anthony Edwards, and it's Moore in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Bane with it. Outside Jackson. Back to Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Memphis. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Pass to Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Rivers passes to Towns. Back to Rivers. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. It's tipped. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels, he's checked in for Moore. And it's Mike Conley in for Austin Rivers. Conley against Morant. Conley kicks to McDaniels. He dishes it to Towns. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And then Morant slams it in.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Conley finds Towns. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Memphis leading by 23. Morant, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards And it comes off the front of the rim.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Bane looking around. Adams sets the pick for Bane. And Adams kicks to Bane. Shoots the three. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Conley's shot is off. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. There's Jackson with the three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Towns. Here's Gobert. And Adams sends it back. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Conley dishes to Gobert. Towns against Jackson. The offensive rebound. Goes up again. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Gobert drops them both.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Memphis moving that ball around. The three from Morant. That one's not going to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Towns, a screen on Morant. Down low. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
And Adams with the slam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, Bane. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot.
I smack clowns with mad style, mad style, mad style, mad style, mad style.
and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Well, his ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Durant from deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Here's Booker following the score by Minnesota. Right side Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down. But what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Towns with the ball. The 3. Durant pulls it in. Pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Stolen by Conley. They're running. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker for 3. Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
The Timberwolves trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley passes to Towns. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Edwards. Towns can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Okogie. Left side Paul. Back to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Launches it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Off the inbound pass.
Well, excellent job. KD timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
The 3 from Ayton. Offensive board. Paul outside for Booker. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Paul. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Screen by Durant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. The 3. Conley with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Edwards. Oh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Defensive foul, Chris Paul.
12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Paul into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And stolen by Booker. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Paul passes to Ayton. And he comes up with a bucket. Ayton's got 6 points.
Yeah, Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Gobert with a screen on Paul for 3. Conley. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Paul against Conley. Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Tries again. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
At the line for the Suns,
no good on the second free throw.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Here's Paul. The kick to Durant. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. Suns keep it alive. Ayton. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Paul. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And stolen by Booker. To the inside. Ayton. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Ball against Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 5 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Ayton passes to Booker. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Prince. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
McDaniels can't hit. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Durant's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Prince. And he gets it back. With the second effort, gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Taurean Prince not going to give up anything really easy when he's on the floor, especially on the offensive glass.
Durant drives in.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the
Suns 28.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Rivers in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Well, Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
No good on the free throw. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for McDaniels. Good on the second one. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Okogie pulls down the board. Free throw is good from Durant.
Well, Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
Here's Paul, and he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 7 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Gobert drives in. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Pass to Okogie. Booker against Edwards. Back to Okogie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and he drops the first.
At the line for the Suns, Josh Okogie.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Timberwolves shooting around 41%. Ooh, poked away. Here's Paul, using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 9.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Prince can't hit. Well, Phoenix is shooting it at 52%.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards finds Gobert, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Okogie on the wing. The kick out to Paul. Outside Durant. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Ayton, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Prince can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Up top, Ayton. Over Gobert. Back to Ayton. For 3, Booker. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Ayton. Knocked loose. Outside Edwards. Knocks down the long J. Edwards got 11 points.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Durant with a screen on Edwards. And Gobert with a block. And they recover it. Outside for Booker. No good on the 3.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just gotta get the next one.
Oh, wow, what a play. BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
1:07 left to play in the third. Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking to end the drought. Here's Okogie. Sinks it from distance. Okogie's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And that one's good.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Okogie. The shot comes out. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Prince. Pass to Rivers. Back to Gobert. Goes back up. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense is with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for the Timberwolves. They're shooting 40% from the field in this one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And so here's Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. Durant, the pass to Paul. And here's Booker from outside the arc. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Pass to Prince. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Now Gobert. Knocked away. Inside. And Minnesota calls time here.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Prince, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Get up to throw down.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Down low. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Paul. The 3, Durant. The offensive rebound. Okogie on the wing. Back to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Edwards. And stolen by Booker. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Okogie on the wing. Here's Ayton from about 16. Another one falls for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Another miss by Minnesota. To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
Outside Conley. Inside. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Paul drives in. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Durant for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Gobert with a block.
and just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he hits the first of 3.
3 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 10. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Durant with a screen on Conley. To the middle. Paul finds Durant. Towns against Booker. Oh, and Towns with the block. Nice shot by Okogie.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
The 3 from Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Gobert no good. And here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Misses there. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this built...
Clowns with mad style.